So we're looking at the projected forecast, and we live right there in the middle of that massive windstorm. Right there. I mean, what a waste of time if you get to experience a hurricane and you don't get to experience the eye. You know, you get to deal with all the bad stuff, and you know, I think it'd be cool to see what that's like. Rain started 155 miles an hour, Scott says.
Category 4, baby.
Category
It's
4.
right off of Cape Coral too, right? Like, man, they're feeling it today. They're feeling it down there.
Ugh.
Yeah,
We gotta call our friends.
yeah.
I'm gonna call some people. Stand
Yeah.
by. We're waiting to hear from our friends in the south part of Florida. Trying to check in on everybody I know around here. The wind is just now starting. I can feel a breeze. It's been calm for the whole last day. We've got some friends here staying at the house, enjoying our time together. It's kind of like a hurricane party. It is a hurricane party, so to speak. Not doing much partying, just hanging out. It's fun. It's fun having company during one of these. For any of you that are watching this, maybe dealing with it by yourself, you'll be okay. Likely, mostly, I think. I think we'll be okay.
Mostly.
I've tried to be, I'm a realist, and I want you to be safe. Take your precautions. Grab a friend and do whatever you need to do. But don't be reckless and stuff. I don't know. Well, friends, I'm spending a little bit of time trying to be productive, not just working on videos. I'm filling out these Christmas cards. We were cleaning out the kite shop a couple months back, and these were going into the trash, and I saved them. I thought it was cool, a cool image. See that? Little elf is flying a kite. So, I'm gonna use this. Some people will be receiving one of these cards in the mail. Wow. 60 sustained. Wow.
And 100+ gusts. 100+ gusts
my
forecast in
goodness.
the next hour or two.
Oh,
Like, this is a forecast, but it's real, baby.
I've never seen that before.
Oh my God. A good band just came through.
Starting. Well, this ion storm has turned into a much bigger situation than what I thought it was going to. I've talked to my friends on the West Coast who are just now getting hit. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday. The storm is very large, very powerful. I've seen some videos, looks kind of scary. So far here, I'm looking out my window. You might not be able to see so much detail there, but it's not too bad. We're getting a lot of rain, but it's not even really that heavy of a rain, but I know it's coming. So we've filled up some water jugs. We're ready with propane, and we have all of us have been showered, and we're ready to experience a couple days, maybe without air conditioning, power. We do have a generator, so we'll be taken care of with fans. You know, we can all team up here and do it. In the meantime, I am filling out some postcards. I'm not getting too far ahead though. I'm waiting until the power goes out to really take advantage of my handwriting skills. But until then, I'm doing some work on the computer. We've also done our laundry, filled up the bathtubs with water, so we have something to, flush toilets with, just in case we lose any kind of water for some reason. I don't know. We've also filled up water jugs, just in case we get bad water, have to boil stuff. And I'm gonna make some food, so we don't have to worry about finding a heat source later on when we lose power, because we have an electric oven, not gas. I'm gonna make some chili. This is everything I got to work with. I'm not gonna follow a recipe. I think this is pretty much all you need to make chili. I'm not trying to win an award or anything. I'm just making chili. I'm famous for this. My friends know it. I'll just make something up out of ingredients, and most of the time it turns out poorly. But sometimes it turns out pretty good, and hopefully with these simple ingredients, I'll make something okay. I know I could look online and find a recipe. Chili's probably easy. I'm sure everyone is going to have a story about somebody's grandma or how they won a award at their local county fair or their church or something with this recipe, but I don't care. I'm just in the mood to make something. Be creative. You know, you don't always need a recipe, right? My friends would tell me yesterday, follow the recipe, please, because we've had your cooking before. But I just like the creative part of it, you know. I think I should brown this first and then just start throwing stuff in the pot. It's turning out pretty good. I like it. Added an extra pound of meat. There's 2 pounds in there. Put some beef broth in it, some chili powder, onion powder. I think that's about it. Tastes great. Unfortunately, our freezer is full of good stuff, especially Skyline chili. They sell that down here, by the way, and White Castles. I like the cheese, White Castles. But we gotta figure a way to eat all this stuff, I guess, last. I don't know. In a way, it's good to have all this frozen stuff. You know, it'll last a little longer, but no way to make it. Because we have to just sit there and wait. The power goes out for me to eat that Skyline chili or the sliders. Not really major problems. So far, I've got approval from one person that it is good chili. It's not just me saying it. Getting windier. They say tonight there's going to be sustained 60 to 80 miles an hour wind for a while, and that's a lot. I'm kind of looking for this lanai behind me here to completely blow away. If I get that on video, of course I'll show you. So our neighbor just rung the bell, and apparently Scott's car cover did not stay on his car. It is blown away, and we haven't even got really heavy winds yet.
You want to walk over there and see it? It's outside.
Yeah, let's go see.
Door.
It did not stay on the Lamborghini over there. It's not so bad out right now. Just moderate wind. I'm surprised that came off, actually. Well, you win some, you lose some, as they say. But that's okay. He's got a leak in it, so it's imperative we get a cover on there. But I think there's no chance it's going to stay on in 80-mile-an-hour sustained wind.
It's not even 40 yet.
It's not even 40 miles an hour yet. No, it's going back on. Guess we should go help him. Yeah.
Michael has cast his vote.
We're really lucky to have power at this time. So some are watching TV, some are making some food. I think Big Brother is on right now. The season finale happened, so you know that's something to be excited about if you're into it. I didn't even know that show was still on. That was the last of the daylight, I think. It's really not that bad so far. It's not raining at the moment. It's water draining off the roof. Watching footage of people in our lower part of the state. It is not good for them. They're losing some screen enclosures and trees and things. So that's bad.
To what we're seeing on the west coast of Florida so far. But we are going to be keeping an eye on those numbers throughout the overnight hours, and already even beyond Ian's direct path in parts of Florida. We've seen nearly a dozen potential tornadoes touch down, and there have been some small airplanes, Tom, that have been flipped over.
So here's our rain gauge. We've had at least a foot of rain, at least. Our neighbor's lanai is still there. That's good. Thanks for joining me today, friends, at the Kite House. I appreciate your company during this big storm. I can't believe that we have power still and there's lights on. Everywhere around us has lost power. The neighborhoods just down the road, friends have texted from all over Florida. Everyone has lost power. At this point, I think 1.2 million people have lost power from the Gulf Coast all the way to Orlando. Now it's even going past it. I don't know how we got so lucky, but here we are. I appreciate your company today through this whole thing. It's not been a really adventurous day, but a lot of wind, a lot of rain. The worst of the storm is supposed to be here around 7 a.m. Starting to get really windy now. It's supposed to get even worse at 2 a.m. and then increase until that 7 a.m. hour and then through the day tomorrow. So it could be pretty crazy. Who knows? It's been just consistently raining and wild all day. But I had a nice day hanging out here at the house with everybody. It's a good opportunity to catch up on some things like these postcards that I'll be sending out, and I even got ahead on Christmas cards today. You saw that. It was something I didn't expect to put on my list of things to do, but that's a good thing about these type of weather events. You're forced to do some things like nothing, which makes you think of things that, well, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, if you are in Florida at all and you were affected by this hurricane, I am praying for you. I really am. I hope that no damage has come to you and your family and friends are all safe. If you are not in Florida and you're watching this from outside and you're just seeing the news coverage and wondering and worried, concerned about your friends and family down here, well, keep on thinking about us and send some prayers our way. I appreciate it, friends. I appreciate you joining us today here at the Kite House. I'll see you in the next video.